right, Steve. What were you thinking at half-time?
Well, half-time we're making a fist of it. There's nothing in it. The one thing you had to do in the second half, for me, was to get a foothold in the game. And if we're being honest, we never really got a foothold. After half-time, they kept the ball better than us. And of course, when you keep surrendering it back to them like we did, then it's always going to be difficult. And of course, when they've got people like William and Oscar and the boy Hazard is just a world-class player, and it's took a wonder goal and then when you chase it and up yourself up, it then becomes a frustrating afternoon. But we've given them a run for the money, but if we're being honest, we didn't really impose ourselves like we've done on previous times here at the KC. But there you have it.
First half, though, you've given it a right.
Yeah. Well, I'm not surprised at that with the dressing room the way it is. They're a terrific lot who absolutely give everything to the cause. What you need then is to say, right, you've got to foothold in the game, a bit like what they did to us. Can we keep the ball? Can we go and cause them a problem? And the longer it went, unfortunately, the more difficult it went. And but as I said repeatedly, the season's not going to be defined on Chelsea. So thankfully, we've played them twice and they're out the road, and we'll move on.
One of the things for me, feature of the first half, was Elmo gave Ashley Cole a bit of a run in the first half, but that changed. What changed to stop that?
Well, of course, Ashley Cole is a world-class player, and he stuck at it and made sure it didn't happen very often. You know, Elmo went past him 2 or 3 times, but obviously we didn't really have the supply to Elmo in the second half in particular. And of course, Ashley Cole, the way Ashley Cole's going to be, he's up the ante a bit and performed better.
You had a decent chance for Sagbo in the first.
Sagbo is the big chance in the game where we've nicked it off them high up the pitch. Good opportunity, and against these, you know, you're not going to create that much, but we need that nestle in the net to give us a chance. But unfortunately, he missed it.
You've always talked about strikers' lack of goals. You would appear to be addressing that. And what's the situation with Jelavic at Everton?
Well, we've agreed a fee. The difficult thing for me is we've agreed a fee and told the world now that we've agreed a fee. You know, it would have been lovely to have agreed that he's here. We've still got a bit of work to do. We hope that he'll come and commit to us. You know, we're hoping that's going to be the situation. We now, over the weekend, can we persuade the player to come here and use this as a platform to go and play in the World Cup? And let's hope he does.
Have you got a worry then that other clubs
of course
know what the fee is and might try and scupper the deal?
I took it, yeah. That's exactly right. Exactly what I'm talking about. And there's not many strikers out there, so it's always a worry, and it's the worry of every manager. But the way the media is today, it's out. I mean, we agreed a fee late last night at 7:30. By 9:30, 10:30, it's all over the television. So it just makes it even more difficult than it always is. But that's the frustration that we all have.
When will you sit down and talk to him then?
Over the weekend.
Right, okay.
Coming up next 24, 48 hours.
What's he got as a player, Steve?
Well, he's got a wonderful goal-scoring record. You know, he hasn't played so much with the arrival of Lukaku, but he had a wonderful start. He's been in the Premier League a couple of years. He had a wonderful time, 12 months with Everton. He's a big, strong, powerful. As I said, he's got a goal-scoring record which is there for everybody to see. So hopefully he'll add a bit more firepower to us and bring us some goals.
Yeah, people on Merseyside tell me he's a predator.
Well, I mean, we're paying a lot of money for him, so that's exactly what we're trying to do. We're just trying to get bigger and slowly get better. And strikers, are, as I've always said, strikers are they are the ones that cost the most money. They are the ones who you can build your team on, and they are the ones who win you the games because, you know, they can do something different. But like Hazard today, for them, nothing in the game, sheer quality goal. And that's the difference. Will
this be a club? I'll not ask you the exact amount because I suspect you don't want that out in the public domain to alert other clubs as to what the market price is. But is this a club record?
Yeah, it will be, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Shane Long also, are you in for him as well?
Well, we've had a conversation with West Brom and just to ask what the situation is now and if he becomes available. And if he becomes available, then of course we'd be interested. We've always been interested. So there's a new manager gone in over the next 24, 48 hours. They've got a game today, so we'll see what develops over the next 2-3 days and see if there's a situation which if he is and he becomes available, then we'll try and act.
To clarify, you've not made a bid then. It's just purely at this stage.
No, we've been talking to them. That's all we've done. We've been talking to them, and of course, I hate talking about anybody else's players, and I hope we're not upsetting anybody at West Brom. But it's obviously got out, and as I said, where it comes from, how it gets out, I do not know. But there you have it.
Is he available? Have they indicated that yet? Or any indication from him that he would
talks at board level are going on. As I said now, board level, really gone are the days where it's manager to manager, and they've just got a new one. So it's going on at board level, and we'll find out in the next couple of days.
If you get the pair of them, would that be it for you?
I would think so. I would think so. But I think in all of this, the chairman in particular needs. If we can pull it off, he's showed me anyway what it means to him for his club to be in the Premier League, and all the nonsense that we've had about badges. And the real thing is, as I keep reminding everybody, without him, let alone be bidding for strikers in the Premier League, without him, the club would be languishing I don't know where. So, he deserves a big pat on the back. He's given me the chance to go and try and do it. Let's hope we can do it.
Just on the other side of the coin, anybody going out? That Jack Hobbs deal sorted, or
Jack Hobbs? We had an offer on Friday afternoon from Reading. We will be calling Jack back on Monday morning, and the ball's in Notts Forest's court. He is available. We've said that to everybody, and but we'll see what happens.
Okay, he wants to stay at Forest, but you've got to look after presumably the.
Well, my job is to look after the club, and if somebody's offering us a bit of money and a lot of money, then we have to look at it. It's as simple as that, because we've let him go to Notts Forest on loan originally, because there was obviously doubts over Jack's knee, and we can understand that. He's gone there, done ever so well, captain of the team, but if they think they're going to get him for nothing, then obviously we've got a decision to make.
So Forest have to match that Reading offer?
Yeah, the way it stands at the moment, we've had a substantial offer from Reading. Ultimately, it's always in Jack's hands, but for Notts Forest, they've got to come to the table and play ball with us.
Anybody else going out?
There's a bid from Bradford for Aaron McLean. Something like that might go in the next 24, 48 hours. So there's one or two bits happening, but that's about as far as it goes.